Good morning, students. Welcome to the last video of solution of additional mathematics paper 2, 4037, variation 21, May, June 2018. I have solved in my last two videos up to question number 9. Today I'm going to solve question number 10. Okay, it's a kinematics question. A particle moves in a straight line such that its displacement s meter from a fixed point O at the time t second given by this, where t is greater than or equal to 0. The particle is initially at rest. Find the exact value, be careful, exact value of t when the particle is next to rest. Okay, when it's next to rest, that v equal to 0. So v means ds dt, and then this is going to be 0. Then cos 3t going to be minus sine 3t, and differentiate 3t again, so it's going to give you t. So it's going to be minus 3 sine 3t, and according to the question, minus 3 sine 3t is going to be 0, and sine 3t, if I divide this minus 3 to that side, it's going to be 0. So 3t, okay, 3t is going to be, always make sure whenever you're trying to find out the sine, tan, cos's value, if it doesn't say like this, solve this equation when the x is given in degree. If it doesn't say that, always change your calculator's mode to radian. Okay, so radian is in 4. So sine inverse 0, that's going to give you 0. And where else is sine is 0? You can see that sine is 0 in 0, and this is going to be pi, and another one is 2 pi. So these 3 places. So that's going to be pi, and another one is going to be 2 pi. But when you have 3t, okay, so t is going to be 0 by 3 or pi by 3 or 2 pi by 3. Now next to this one, the next value of t is this. So t is going to be pi by 3 second. That's your final answer. Okay, find the distance traveled by the particle between t equal to pi by 4 and t equal to pi by 2. Okay, so they are asking for distance. Okay, distance, required distance. Now you can write down distance, okay, integrate of v, or if you integrate, you're gonna get this one, 4 plus cos 3t. And you may write down that, see, pi by 2 is bigger, pi by 2 from pi by 4. You can write down that from pi by 4, pi by 2, what is the distance covered. But be careful, see that in pi by 3, it comes to 0. Okay, it comes to 0. That means over here, v, so the distance, it has some change in direction. It comes like this, and then it started to go back again. So we have to be very careful with this. So whenever we are writing this, we have to see if there is any turning point in between or not. Okay, to be on the safe side, I'm gonna do pi by 4 to pi by 3, that plus, let me do this, plus, it's gonna be the same one, 4 plus cos 3t, and over here is gonna be pi by 2 from pi by 3. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. Now if you want to write down this equation, 4 plus cos 3, then alpha, that x. Okay, I'm gonna use so many times this equation, so it's better this way, and put the calculate, and x's value is let's put pi by 3. So pi by 3, you're gonna get 3 over here. Okay, and then again calculate pi by 4. So pi by 4, you're gonna get this is gonna be minus 8 minus root 2 by 2, and the modulus of that, plus over here, when you do that, again calculate pi by 2, you get 4, then minus, calculate again pi by 3, and you got 3. So what do you got here? 3 minus 8 minus square root 2 and bracket close. Okay, sorry. 8 minus square root 2 divided by 2, 3 minus that. So I got this one. Okay, and that's gonna be actually that in modulus sign. It's gonna be 0.2929 and plus 1, so it's gonna be 1.29 meter. Okay, meter. So that's that answer. Okay, next one, find the greatest acceleration of the particle. Okay, the greatest acceleration means a equal to dv dt. Okay, and that's gonna be v. I had this, so from this minus 3 and sine 3t, when we differentiate it's gonna be cos 3t, and then 3t differentiate again, it's gonna be 3. So it's minus 9 cos 3t. Now we know that cos, a maximum value of cos is 1 and minus 1. So whenever I put 1, minus 9 and 1, it's going to give me minus 9. And when I put minus 1 minus that, that's going to give me positive. Acceleration, not deceleration. So A is going to be 9 meter per second square. So that's done. Now we're going to go for the next one. Solve 10 cos square x plus 3 sin x equal to 9, and the range of x or domain is given 0 to 360 degree. So 10, I have to change this to one trigonometric ratio, either sine or cos. It's better if I do sine, because sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. If I change cos square theta, it's going to be 1 minus sine square theta. So 1 minus sine square x in this case, plus 3 sine x equal to 9. So if I take the bracket of 10 minus 10 sine square x plus 3 sine x equal to 9, if I take everything to that side, so it's gonna be 10 sine square x, and that's gonna be minus 3 sine x, and when I take this one, it's gonna be minus 1. Okay, it does look like a middle term break, right? So 10 ones are 10, 10 times 1 and 5 times 2, and that's negative, so that's negative, that's positive. Okay, so I can do 10 sine square x minus 5 sine x plus 2 sine x minus 1 equal to 0. So taking 5 sine x common, 5 sine x, I end up with 2 sine x minus 1 plus 1 common, 2 sine x minus 1 equal to 0. Taking 2 sine x minus 1 common, 2 sine x minus 1, and over here 5 sine x plus 1 equal to 0. So from here we can write down, therefore sine x equal to 1 by 2, 1 by 2, and sine x equal to minus 1 by 5. Okay, I can do that. Now again, it's in radian. It has to, sorry, this is degree, and previous math, when I did this kinematics, I changed that to radian. So I need to change it to degree again. And then sine inverse 0.5. So that's going to be x equal to 30. Now 0 to 30 degrees sine, there are two places sine is positive. One is here, another one is right over here. So that's going to be 180 minus 30, that's going to be 150. And here sine inverse is going to be minus 1 by 5. I got it here, minus 11.5, and that's not in the range. So sine is negative in the third quadrant and fourth quadrant. So 180 plus that, 180 plus 11.5. So I got 191.5, and 360 minus 11.5, that's gonna be 348.5. So the value of x I got 30, then 191.5, 150, 348.5 degrees. Okay, so that's my final answer. Okay, that's 5 marks. Now over here, 3 tan 2y equal to 4 sine 2y. So what I'm going to do, 3 tan y I can write down sine 2y divided by cos 2y and equal to 4 sine 2y. If I transpose this one to that side, it's going to be 3 sine 2y equal to 4 sine 2y cos 2y. Bring this to this side, it's going to be 3 sine 2y minus 4 sine 2y cos 2y equal to 0. Taking sine 2y common, so sine 2y, and over here I end up with 3 minus 4 cos 2y equal to 0. So therefore sine 2y equal to 0, and here 3 minus 4 cos 2y equal to 0. Now 2y sine 0, again I need to change my calculator mode to radian. Okay, and then sine inverse 0 is gonna be 0, and we know that sine is 0, sine theta is 0 in 0, pi and 2 pi. So 0, pi and 2 pi. So y is gonna be 0 by 2 is 0, then pi by 2, then 2 pi, that's gonna be pi. Okay, and then over here it's gonna be this side, so cos 2y is gonna be 3 by 4. Cos 2y is going to be 3 by 4. So therefore 2y is gonna be cos inverse 2 by cos inverse 3 by 4. Okay, so cos inverse 3 by 4, and I got 0.7227, and cos is positive in the first quadrant, another one in the fourth quadrant. Okay, so 2 pi minus that, I'm gonna have 5.56. okay, and then since there are two, I need to go a little bit more. 0.7227 plus 2 pi. I hope you have seen my videos where you can solve this kind of questions. Okay, if you don't, please go ahead and check that. Plus 2 pi. Okay, that might come really handy. 84. Now y is gonna be, see that first one, 0.7227 divided by 2. I got this one 0.361, correct to 3 significant figures. 5.56 divided by 2, that's gonna give me 2.78. Then 7.009 divided by 2, that's gonna give me 3.50. And last one, 11.84 divided by 2, and that's gonna be 5.92. Now I'm gonna come to this. Okay, so I have y equal to 0, then pi by 2. Okay, then I have 0.361, 2.78. okay, then I have 3.50 and 5.92, so many. Okay, but look at this, it's 0. Let me write with another color. That's 0. And pi's value is 3.14159. So y is gonna be 3. Let's say 2. Okay, now I'm gonna check that. So it's gonna be greater than 0. So 0 is not gonna be there, and it's gonna be less than pi. So pi is not gonna be there. Okay, this is in between, 0.361 in between this. So this is okay. This is okay. 2.78, this is also okay. This is more than that. So this cross out, this cross out. So my final answer should be y equal to pi by 2, 0.361, and then 2.78. So that's 3 answers. I got so many, but then I cancel it out. Okay, since that's not in the range. All right, now question number 12. In this question, a water container is in the shape of a triangular prism. The diagram shows the container and its cross section. The cross section of the water in the container is an isosceles triangle ABC. ABC isosceles triangle with ABC angle ABC equal to BAC. Okay, these two are equal, so this is 30 degree. The length of AB is X and the depth of the water is H. The length of the container is 5. Show that this X equal to 2. Okay, that's what we need to show. Now, when it's isosceles triangle, okay, when it's isosceles triangle, that is 30 and this is H. Since this whole thing is X, this thing is going to be half X. So let me put that half X. Okay, now oppo, but this is 90 degrees, so oppo by adjacent, that's 10 30 degree equal to H by half X. Okay, I need to show X, so I'm gonna bring this X over here and 2 gonna go up here to H divided by 10 30. So what is 10 30? This is in degree. Again, change that to degree. See that in calculator you have to change back and forth from degree to radian, especially in this paper you have seen that 10 30 degree. Don't forget to do that. Okay, so that's gonna be root 3 by 2, or that's root 3 by 2, root 3 by 3, that is actually that. Okay, so when I have 2h 1 by root 3, that goes up there, so 2 root 3h x equal to, and that's what we need to show. So that's, you can write down showed or shown. Okay, so that's that. Now the container is filled at rate of that per minute. So when it says filled, it's volume, cubic meter per minute. So dv, this is given information, given dv dt equal to 0.5 cubic meter per minute. Okay, at the instant when h equal to, this is also given 0.25 meter. Okay, find the rate at which h is increasing. So they are asking for dh dt equal to what? Okay, so what can we do? We can write down dv dt equal to dv dh times dh dt. We can go like that. See that dv dt, dv dh, and dh dt, this cross out, so I end up with dv dt. Now I have here dv dt, so this part I have it. I need to find out this one, this dh dt I need to find out. This is given already over here. Now this one we need to find out. Okay, so what can we do? We can find out the volume. Okay, see that the volume of the water would be the area of this and then this length. Okay, let me find out the volume. So volume is going to be half base into height of the triangle, then the length of this one, half base into height, and then this length. Okay, now base was x. Okay, so half base was x, h was that, and then L was 5. See that? 5 meter. Now x, we did find out 2 root 3h. So half, then 2 root 3h times h times 5. This cross out. So it's going to be 5 root 3 h square v. Then dv dh is going to be 5 to the 10 root 3 h. Okay, and then h is given 0.5, so this is gonna be 10 root 3 times, that's gonna be 1 by 4 when h equal to 0.25. okay, 25 given, so that's gonna be 2, that's gonna be 5, so this is gonna be 2.5 root 3. So dv dt is 0.5, dv dh we got that 2.5 root 3 times dh dt. Okay, so dh dt would be 0.5 divided by 2.5 root 3, and let's see what we got. 0.5 divided by 2.5 root 3, that I got root 3 by 15, or it's approximately 0.115. okay, so you can do either way. Okay, I would have done that one since it didn't say anything. Okay, now find the rate at which x is increasing. So they are asking dx dt equal to what? Okay, so I can I know over here dh dt is given. Okay, can I write down dx dt equal to dx dh times dh dt? Okay, so dx dt equal to dx dh times dh dt. Okay, now again look at this. This dh dt I have here, dh dt. I need to find out this one, dx dt. I have to know this value. Now over here, see that x equal to, given was x equal to, we find out 2 root 3h, 2 root 3h. So we can do dx dh equal to 2 root 3. So in dx dt, that's what we're going to find out. Dx dh, we're going to have 2 root 3. And dh dt, we have root 3 15. Now this and this multiplied, and square root 3 square means 3 divided by 15. Cross it out, 5. So 2 by 5. Okay, x is centimeter and time was in minute. So the unit is 2 by 5 centimeter per minute. Okay, and this one was dh dt. This is also centimeter per minute. Okay, so that's that. Okay, that's done. All right, thank you for watching. If you have any question, leave a question in the comment box. I'll get back to you. Thank you. Have a good day.